investment in our people and in our communities. But you know what? Looking around this room, I would say it's time for a better future in Calgary.
That's right, Julia. The Alberta NDP have a better plan for Calgary, one focused on what matters to you. Rachel Notley will invest in our city, in our economy, in our infrastructure, and in our hospitals and schools, doing the work that's so badly needed and providing stable, competent, and trusted leadership. And we know Rachel, and we know she gets things done.
Together, we can bring this city together. We can act with hope and optimism. We can create good jobs and make life more affordable. We can fix public health care and protect public education. And to tell us how we're going to do it, she's here with us tonight, our leader,
Rachel Notley!
Compass spins you astray. You're feeling cold and blue. You've outgrown those tattered shoes. Find that love, find that heat. Find that footing for your feet. There's a sea change coming with that orange dawn. And color's so much brighter when it shines on everyone.
Thank you. Wow, thank you. Thank you all so much. What an amazing crowd. How is everybody doing tonight? Looks pretty good to me, I gotta say. It is so great to be here in Calgary and to be joined by some amazing candidates. Alberta NDP candidate for Calgary Northwest, Michael Lisboa-Smith. And Calgary Edgemont candidate, the fabulous Julia Hayter. We are also joined by Dr. Luann Metz from Calgary Varsity. Amanda Chapman, running in Calgary Beddington. Court Ellingson from Calgary Foothills. Lisette Tejada from Calgary Klein. Rajesh Angrove from Calgary North. Drew Farrell from Calgary Bow. And you know this guy somewhere, Joe Cece from Calgary Buffalo. And if we haven't met yet, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Notley, and I am running to be your premier. So you know, folks, I want to start off by saying that I really, really, truly love this city. It is young, it is diverse, it is entrepreneurial, and there is a sense of energy that just draws you in. It has certainly drawn me in. I gotta say, I have spent a lot of time here over the last few years. It's kind of become my home away from home. I mean, just ask Lou. He kind of he just wonders where I am often. He's really thrilled about it. But the fact is, it's so great to be here so much. Now, just a little over a week ago, we launched our campaign right here in this city. A campaign that is about building a better future for Albertans. It's a campaign that's about giving regular families hope, stability, common sense. I know, super, super edgy concepts. And yes, as a result of all that, trusted leadership. After 4 very hard years dealing with a healthcare crisis and an affordability crisis and a UCP government constantly in crisis, it is time for a better government, one that is focused on what matters to you. So, my friends, I'm running to be premier so that we can deliver that better future for Calgary. And that's why I'm here today, to speak directly to Calgarians about the challenges the city is facing and what a better future for this city looks like with an Alberta NDP government. And let me say, it begins with a better, more resilient economy, one with more jobs, jobs for the future, jobs that pay the bills. An Alberta NDP government will attract investment and create those good-paying jobs. And you know, Calgary's downtown has long served as a fundamental part of Alberta's economy as well as the city's economy. And it has generated tremendous wealth for the people living here and people all across the province. But Calgary has been particularly hard hit, you know, first by the drop in oil prices and then the COVID-19 pandemic and then the economic downturn. And despite an increase in global oil prices, we're not seeing the return of investment and jobs and downtown vibrancy that we used to see in this lovely city. Now, the UCP promised Calgarians that their corporate tax cut would fill the office towers and that companies would be irresponsible if they didn't move here. And they said that diversification was a luxury we couldn't afford and we didn't need to. Well, here's how that worked out. Calgary now has the second highest unemployment rate of all major cities in the country. And there are fewer head offices here in Calgary than there were in 2019. And the city now has the highest downtown office vacancy rate in the country. In other words, the UCP's plan did not work. And it is now time for a different approach and a better plan. So instead of writing blank checks that will send money out of the province, we'll provide incentives to keep and bring in investment right here in Alberta. Investment in everything from startups to large-scale projects. We'll build a more vibrant downtown that attracts people to live here, to work here, to play, and to connect downtown. We'll make economic diversification a priority. We will support small businesses to move into the core and make improvements to their storefronts. We'll provide better support, more wraparound services, and improve community safety downtown. And we're going to be that partner that the city has been looking for to repurpose empty office space into affordable housing. And we will build a downtown campus that brings students, researchers, and businesses closer together to collaborate and to support that innovation and that diversification that is so important to building our economy. Overall, we are committed to restoring vibrancy and bringing a new energy into downtown Calgary so that we can continue to generate prosperity for this city and for this whole province. Now, my friends, the other important part of building a city is making sure that we fix, and then improve, and then always protect our public health care. And we do that. We do that so by making important improvements that will take the pressure off of our emergency rooms and off of our hospitals and off of our surgical wait times. Here in Calgary, you know, we've seen a shortage of ambulances when Calgarians need them. Wait times as high as 15 hours at the Alberta Children's Hospital. And just last weekend, there was a shortage of surgical staff in 3 separate hospitals around the city. Calgarians deserve better. So under our family health team's plan, and I hope you've heard about it now because we've been talking about it a lot, it's our plan to put more folks working with doctors so that those doctors can connect with more and more Albertans. Our plan will connect more doctors to more healthcare professionals all across Alberta so that every Albertan who needs a family doctor will get a family doctor. Now, Danielle Smith, you know, she has told you that she has a plan for doctors as well. She has a relationship she wants to build between you and your doctor. It's a payment relationship. Her words, not mine. She has said she wants you to pay out of pocket for a doctor, and she has said that multiple times. In one of those interviews, she said she wanted to, quote, get Albertans used to paying for their health care, end quote. And just yesterday, a video emerged of her saying that she wants to sell our hospitals to corporations. She listed 3 hospitals right here in Calgary. Now, I know the prospect of this is scary to a lot of people. It's pretty scary to me, actually. And it's that way to many people across the whole province. So I want to assure you tonight that in no uncertain terms, if I am your premier, will you ever have to pay to see a doctor, and nor will we ever sell our hospitals to the highest bidder or to any bidder. So my friends, not only will we keep our hospitals public, we will build them. And we will start important planning and design work on the North Calgary Regional Health Centre. And the hospitals that we build will actually staff those hospitals. And that includes the Calgary Cancer Centre, That's a project that our NDP government started after years and years of dithering and delays by previous governments, and it is one that I cannot wait to see open next year. But my friends, we won't stop there. We'll also invest in the Cancer Centre itself so it can provide state-of-the-art treatment, and it will be a world-leading research centre by adding a brand new cancer innovation hub. By doing that, we can attract even more researchers, and we can bring them together with patients to develop new treatments and diagnostic procedures and clinical trials and ultimately the commercialization of tech, all that stuff right here in Alberta. And that tech will treat illness, it will ease pain, and it will save lives. And on one more thing, when it comes to that Cancer Centre, we will ensure world-class care from day one because Albertans deserve nothing less. Now, a better future for you and your family here in Calgary also means better schools. It means building new schools in growing neighborhoods so our kids don't have to learn in double-decker classrooms packed to the rafters. After 4 years of staring at mostly empty fields under the UCP, we'll go the other way. We will build 40 new schools and renovations here in Calgary. Schools all across the city. Because that is how you create a better learning environment for your kids. You build it. And an Alberta NDP government will strengthen public education by staffing those schools with thousands more teachers like Michael Lisboa Smith, except not him, and thousands more EAs like Julia Hayter, except not her, so that kids can get the support that they need. Because you know what? I think we should be funding classrooms, not war rooms. So my friends, a better future for Calgary also means making life more affordable. And I know the pressure of high inflation is creating a lot of stress at home. And these days, the grocery bill looks a lot like the mortgage bill, and the insurance bill costs as much as the summer vacation. You know, the UCP took the caps off, and now your costs keep going up so that someone somewhere else can buy a new luxury car, and that person's not living anywhere here in Alberta. Me? I think the most important budget is the family budget. And that's why I'm going to help bring those costs down. We will cut the cost of auto insurance, of tuition, and electricity after the UCP lifted them and Albertans were hit with such massive increases. And you may have heard our announcement from a couple days ago. We are going to help pay for your kids' activities and build the facilities and the rec centers in your community where they do those things, just like all those kids out there playing soccer right now. And we won't sell off our affordable housing like the UCP are planning to do. No, no, no. We will renovate it and we will build more of it, and we will support the city in building thousands of more homes for people right here in Calgary. And we won't increase your personal income taxes. We won't bring in a sales tax. And by the way, did I mention we will never make you pay to see a doctor? And finally, my friends, we want to build for the future of this city. So we are going to make the investments that are necessary to connect Calgarians all the way from the north to the south. I'm talking about the Green Line. Friends, we will build the Green Line, all of it, including the North Leg, because transit is the way we connect to this city and with each other. And I can tell you, Danielle Smith won't do that work. She calls the Green Line to nowhere. Really, that's what she calls it. For the people who live in North Calgary, I wouldn't call that nowhere. She calls it a fantasy, and she says it's of no real use to anyone. Well, I think she should go to some of these communities in North Calgary, and she should tell that to the hundreds of thousands of residents, both there as well as in South Calgary, who are still waiting on the Green Line, who live in those communities, who would benefit so much from that project. This project, we know, it will create tens of thousands of jobs. It will generate billions in economic activity. It will take cars off the road, and it will make life easier. It will make life easier for Calgarians by giving them access to affordable transportation. Someone got water? Do you have water over there? Here, I haven't had any of this. Just pass that over. Is she okay? Okay. We're good? Okay. So anyway, just It's a little toasty over there. Are we okay? Okay, okay. So my friends, if we get work done and we complete the project on the Green Line, it will get people back into the downtown core while connecting them to their communities, to their workplaces, and to the world-class facilities that Calgary has to offer. So this might be a fantasy for the UCP, but I am here to tell you that an Alberta NDP government will make this a reality. So my friends, this is our offer. This is our offer to Calgary. A strong and resilient economy with good jobs, a vibrant downtown, better healthcare and education, making life more affordable with world-class infrastructure to support a world-class city. With this city building, $1.2 billion investment, we will be creating thousands of jobs across this city. And when we make these promises, you know this, we stand behind them. Not just when it's convenient. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't flip-flop day by day like my opponent. No. This election is about leadership and it's about trust. You deserve better. So, if you want to fix healthcare, never having to pay to see a doctor, join us. If you want a better quality of life, lower insurance and electricity rates, all within Canada's lowest tax province, join us. And finally, if you want better leadership, someone who says what they mean and means what they say, with a team you can trust to grow our economy, champion our energy sector, and always, always, always work for you, join us and vote Alberta NDP. My friends, as long as we stand together, we can and we will win this thing. Let's build a better future together for Calgary. Thank you.
See change coming with that orange dawn. The color's so much brighter when it shines on everyone. Stand together, rise up and shine for the better. Stand together, rise up and shine.